This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin, read by Arundhati Paul. As the number of COVID cases are on the rise again, we appeal to our listeners not to lower guard, follow all the precautions, and all those above 45 years to get vaccinated without any hesitation. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. And now the news in detail. Additional Secretary, Union Health Minister has written to Chief Secretaries and Administrators of states and union territories and advised them to consider imposing local restrictions in public observations of Holi, Shab-e-Barat, Bihu, Easter, Eid-ul-Fitr and limit mass gatherings. In a letter, Additional Secretary Health Aarti Ahuja said, any laxity at this point in ensuring strict adherence to various SOPs issued by the ministry to contain the spread of COVID-19 may result in losing the impetus and benefits that the country has gained so far in managing the virus. She said strict adherence to COVID-appropriate behavior in public places and gatherings is the key to break the chain of transmission and reduce the incidence of cases in the country. The Prime Minister and BJP leader Narendra Modi said that the agendas of his party reflect the Aatma Nirbhar Assam by providing job opportunities and improving the socio-economic conditions of the state. Mr. Modi addressed 2 political rallies in Sipajhar in Darang district and Bipuria in Lakhimpur district yesterday. Speaking at a political meeting at Narayanpur in Bipuria Assembly constituency, Mr. Modi said that since the BJP-led state government came to power, LPG connections have been provided to many households. Benefits for medical treatment up to 5 lakh rupees have been given under Ayushman Bharat. The present government has opened 8 medical colleges in Assam that will improve the healthcare facility in the state. Mr. Modi also praised the Assam government for effective handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. In poll-bound Assam, the Assam Gana Parishad released its election manifesto yesterday promising to implement the Assam Accord. The party, which is in alliance with the BJP, has promised to take steps to mitigate the flood problem if it comes to power. The AGP also promised to solve the border disputes with neighboring states. The party has announced to take steps for the welfare of senior citizens, youth and women. Political parties are busy wooing voters in 7 assembly constituencies of Dibrugarh district. The polls for these assembly constituencies will be held in the first phase on the 27th of this month. Both BJP and Congress have fielded their candidates in these assembly constituencies. The Assam Rifles celebrated its 186th Raising Day yesterday under the leadership of Lieutenant General Sukhdeep Sangwan, Director General of Assam Rifles, at its headquarters in Laitkor, Shillong. The Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, B.D. Mishra, who graced the event as the chief guest, paid homage to martyrs of Assam Rifles by laying wreath at the War Memorial. Extending his best wishes to all ranks of the force and their families, the Governor also complimented officers and troops for the indomitable spirit with which they continue to discharge their duties. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also greeted the Assam Rifles personnel and their families on the 186th Raising Day. Meghalaya Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, Bante Dor Lingdor, in the presence of Health and Family Welfare Minister and local MLA A.L. Heck, yesterday laid the foundation stone for the construction of a multi-purpose indoor sports hall at Mopat Community Compound, Shillong. Mr. Lingdor stated that the government is committed to build more infrastructures for the development of sports in various disciplines. He also added that such infrastructures are needed for Meghalaya to be able to produce quality sportspersons who would bring laurels to the state and the country as a whole. Mr. Heck exhorted the people to work together with the sports department for building the capacity of the youth. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio, Shillong. Have a nice day.